Hi there, it's Jen, and it is Friday, May 10th. I'm here with you live. So if you're there, let me know. Let me know in a comment. If you're checking out the replay, let me know. My name is Jen Tinline. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and every Friday I do a video here on my Facebook and my YouTube channel. And I make a Stampin' Up card, usually. Sometimes it's something else, but usually a card from start to finish. And what I do also is I do a draw for the card that I made the week before. And anyone who liked, commented, or shared my post is automatically in on the draw. So I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to just jump over to another screen here. Just take a second. And I've got a draw set up. It's automatic. Whoever liked, commented, or shared is in the post. As long as you're Canadian and not a demonstrator, you can win. I forgot to show you what I actually made last week. It's actually here on the screen. I'm hoping you can see it. So Judy, let's see here, Judy. I don't know that I put a Post-it note out here. So here we go. I'm going to grab a new Post-it note. So these were in color cards. I'll show them here. Judy, I believe you fit that bill. So let me just stop sharing and go back here to StreamYard. And I can show you, these are the pretty cards I made, all with the in colors, exactly the same design, but just with using different in colors. So that's Summer Splash, Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, and Shy Shamrock. I had to think for a minute what that one was. So I can't remember which one I did live. I think it might have been this one. So Judy, I'll put your name on that one and give it to you. So congratulations. Hello to Nicole and Vila. Welcome, welcome. So if you missed last week's video, you can always go and check that out. I can put a link here as well. And Vila says, welcome home. Thanks so much. I was away last week, but I did still have a video for you. So I'm back. I'm ready to rock and roll. So speaking of in colors, I didn't put this in this week's newsletter because I had put, or maybe I did, I can't remember. But it's still not too late if you want to get in on my in color club. I'll put a link in there for you about that too, so you have it, because it's a great way to get all the colors at a really reduced rate. And in fact, I made a mistake on the first month, and you're getting even super duper rate on that because it's cost more than I said it was going to cost, but I'm still charging you the price that I said. So I'll put the details there. I might even have, do I have a banner about that? I don't, but I do have a banner about the next thing I want to talk about really quickly, and that is my annual catalog celebration party. That is tonight, and from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you're not Eastern time, you can just convert that. And it's 3 hours, and it's online. It's with these 5 other demonstrators plus myself, and we've done a couple of little groups together, and we've got some really awesome things to show you. So I really hope you'll join. It is free if you're Canadian and not a demonstrator. If you're a demonstrator, we will let you in this time, but there is a small fee, so small, in fact, for what you get, really, truly. So just let me know. There's the URL there to get registered, or you can just send me a little message here. That's fine too. Okay, so that's enough with the all that stuff. I want to jump right now. I'll take that banner off if I can. If you don't have a new catalog, of course, you can always request that from me too. I'm just going to hide that one too. Okay, so let me pull out what I'm going to work on today. And I've missed the comments here. Here we go. Hello, Anna and Nancy and Tina. How are you guys? You having a good week? All right, so I'm going to do 2 stamp sets here. Neither one of them are new, actually. I've been wanting to do this little card for a while, and it's the right time of year for me to do this type of card. So I'm going to use this one, Bird's Eye View. It's got all these cute birds. I have used it before, super cute. And Sentimental Park, just because it's got some really great sayings in here that can kind of do all sorts of occasions. You can see them there. I'm actually going to do a graduation card because it's getting to be that time of year when people graduate from things, so I thought I'd show that. So what I am showing that's new, as I throw everything on the floor, hold on, I'm going to need those papers, and that's my remote control for the light, might be important. When you have nails, it's really hard to pick stuff off the floor. Here we go. Okay, so the paper is what I want to show you. It's really pretty, this designer series paper. It's called Unbounded Beauty. It's 12 by 12. And so just, you can see this is the paper I'm using. So it is all in colors, actually. So the colors in this paper are Berry Bursts, which is not an in color. Clips of Coral, which is not an in color. Peach Pie is. Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink. Pretty Peacock is not. Shy Shamrock and Summer Splash. So the in colors are all in here, plus a few others. So again, just to show you how pretty they are for that. Really pretty. Love this one with the Petunia and the Summer Splash. Very nice. And I love patterns like this. They're great for lots of different cards. Just look at each of the different patterns here. That's another one. Pretty in Pink. There's another version with the Peach Pie and Summer Splash. This is gorgeous. Pretty in Pink with Petunia Pop. And then another one with muted colors, kind of like a watercolor. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Anyways, they're just really great backgrounds for cards. I love them. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to start with my card base. This is 4 1/4 by 11, folded in half at 5 1/2. And I'm using the new color called Basic Beige. You may have missed it. It's not an in color. It's just a brand new neutral color. And it's different than Crumb Cake. Let me show you Crumb Cake. I might have that over here. Here's Crumb Cake, which is one of my favorite neutrals. You can see it's quite a bit lighter. It almost looks vanilla on the screen, but it does have a very beige hue to it. It reminds me a little bit of a color we used to have called River Rock. It's got a slight green tone to it, but it really is a beige. It's like a, I should pull out a vanilla too, so you can see the difference. Do I have a vanilla right here? Hold on. Here's vanilla. So this will really make it look beige against the vanilla. So you can see it's quite a bit different. And you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well pull out the white so you can see again the difference. Of course, the lights brighten everything up, but the vanilla white and Basic Beige. Okay, so that's my base. For no other reason than I just wanted a very neutral colored base. And then I've got a piece of that pretty paper. So the Unbounded Love paper, and then a piece of white and a piece of the Summer Splash. So I'm going to stamp on this piece here. This is all stamping today and no die cutting, which is unusual. Oh, we need this too, some basic black. So tell me what you're doing for the weekend. Any plans? Those of you who are mothers or have pets who are your mothers too. Are you doing anything for Mother's Day? I just turned off my light. There we go. See, I told you I'd need the remote. So I'm stamping the little books. And little bird. We'll do a family breakfast, like going out for breakfast, and have the in-laws over as well for a supper. It's actually my son's birthday too, 23 years old. Yes, he was born on Mother's Day weekend. Okay, so, and then in this is from the Sentimental Park too. It says, let's celebrate. And then I'm going to do with the Summer Splash, you. There's actually one that says, let's celebrate your graduation. I could have used that as well. And the colors I'm using here match the paper, but you could do this to match any colors that you have. So let's see here. Basic Beige is a nice warm color, nice shade. Tina says she loves the beige. It's really nice. I agree. Now, I wish there was a marker for the Basic Beige. Well, there is a classic right, but there isn't a blends marker. So I'm going to use Crumb Cake, because it'll give me the neutral look. And I'm going to use my Pretty in Pink, my new blends markers. I'm going to color the belly of this bird with the blends markers. So these are alcohol markers, and you need to use the Memento ink that I used if you're going to do any coloring with them, because then it won't bleed. So that's the light Pretty in Pink. And when you get the blends markers, it comes with two, the light and the dark. So I'm just adding in some dark here on the belly. I'll just hold that up for you. And while I've got it out here, I'm going to do the bottom book here too. Again, this is the light. If you don't like to color, you might really like the blends because they're nice and easy to get a good coverage on there, but also I'm just looking for my other marker. Here we go. This is what I want. Light Summer Splash. I don't know what I'm saying. It's easy to color with these. You can do some shading if you want to, but you don't have to. And they color very nicely. So, and if you love to color them, well, then you'll love them. But they really are you know, perfect for beginners. And I've been coloring a long time. I used to color always with watercolor pencil crayons before I ran into Stampin' Up. And I just really love the blends because they look so nice right away. And then this is the Petunia Pop. So we're getting all the colors of the paper in there. Here's the paper. So you can see it's a very colorful bird. And the other nice thing is that you can blend them if you want to blend colors. I'm just doing straight colors here. And maybe I'll add some dark on the ends here. I'll hold this up again in a sec so you can see that's where I am at so far. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Crumb Cake Light and color that little nose pink in a second. They're also pretty fast. Not as fast as if you watercolored, but pretty fast. I'm just going to like my crumb cake lead right into that pink. And then I'm also going to do the edge of these books here. This student has been studying a long time. These books are a little weathered now. And then I'm going to go in with my dark crumb cake, just add some highlights. Maybe around the side of the head. And then I'll take my blends marker and just my light, that is, and just blend that line out so it's not so harsh. And blend in there. I think I'm going to take the dark and just color these dots here. They'll kind of bleed a little bit on the breast of the bird. And I'm going to use the dark pink to color the nose. So let me hold that up so you can have a look. And by the way, tonight in my presentation for the catalog celebration, this thing here, right here, I am actually doing a coloring project. So, excuse me, just a drink of water, and it's gorgeous. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to make this into a graduation bird. So I have 2 strips of black here. By the way, this is measuring 3 1/4, and then the next, and they're 5 1/2, so they're going to fit the card. And then this one will be 3 1/2, and this one will be 3 3/4. So they're going to layer together like this. Why don't I just put those together right now? And then I'm using our seal double-sided adhesive. And you can see when you really color it well, it goes through the other side. That's why you want to use some sort of protector on your table. That is meant to happen. So there we go. I got a little splotch there. Oh, that peach is really pretty. I think I'm going to start using that peach because I quite like the peach. It reminds me of like the 80s with the peach. But I think it's quite a hot color. Stampin' Up is very good at getting the colors that are popular. So this is going to go on here just like this. Oh, and I forgot there's one little thing I want to do here. So I've got some of the new In Color ribbon, which is something you get when you're part of the club. And this is Petunia Pop. Just going to cut a little piece off here. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to use dimensionals. Yes, that's what I want to do. So I want to make that go off this side. So I'm going to just put the ribbon like that. You know what? I think I'll use tape to hold it down temporarily. Here, that'll save my fingers having to hold it. Like so. And then some dimensionals all around here. I don't normally put the whole great big thing on dimensionals, but sometimes it's nice to do that. And of course, when your dimensionals get low like this, don't throw them out. Take a pair of scissors and just cut those up and use those pieces too. Hopefully you know that trick already, but if you don't, okay, and then I'm going to use my Take a Pick tool. Can't live without this tool. You know, I think I'm going to put one more dimensional on here just to hold that ribbon on there. It's stuck to my finger. Here we go. I will check your comments there in a second. I just threw that lid on the floor, which I can't see because there's so many dimensional backs on my floor right now. And I don't know about you, but they end up all over my house or on my pets. I apparently need to sweep or vacuum this weekend. So I'm just using this to just grab those. and then dump them on the floor. Okay, so we still have to get the graduation hat. I was going to show you that trick, but I'll show you in a second. So this is going to go on here like this. Make sure it's all straight, kind of like it popped up. And then I can trim this off a little bit. I mean, it'll squish in an envelope anyways, but that's okay. Trim it on a little angle, just a little something, a little flare. And I'm just looking to see if that looks okay. Yes, it does. Okay, so the hat. So this is about 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. That's what I was going to guess, but I wanted to make sure. Marg likes the colors on this card. Yeah, well, it's mostly in colors, so they're super cute together. So these little things here, what I wanted to do is I want to make a little hat. So basically I need kind of a square, but more like of a diamond-y square. So I'm just going to trim that like that. Okay, so now I've got more like a diamond. Does that hat look too big? It's a little big, so let me just make another one. A little smaller. Oh, that's just as big. I think it was my angle. I'm going to make my angle go up a little bit more. Now I really mussed it up. Okay, so it was like this, and I want my angle a little straighter. Does that work? I'm going to stick with this one. This one works. Okay, so there is the top of the hat, and then I want a little bit for the bottom of the hat. Okay, so I'm going to take my tape. I could use glue dot on this too. Stick the bottom of the hat on. And then I'm going to stick the top of the hat on. I think maybe I'll use a dimensional for this. I didn't for my sample, but I think it needs a dimensional. Okay, doesn't that look like a hat? Let me hold that up for you. I'm not quite done though. Ta-da! It's more like a chef hat. We'll bring this down, this top part down just a little bit. Totally, you could make a chef hat here. So let's bring it down so the cap is not quite as big. There we go. Okay, now all it's missing is the tassel. How cute is that, eh? So to make the tassel, I'm going to take this thread, Baker's Twine Pack. It was in the old catalog. It's in this catalog. Just get rid of all these pieces here. And I'm going to cut off a little, I'm going to use my ribbon scissors, cut off a piece here. And then I'm going to do the meticulous task of separating these threads. I know this might not come off so well on the camera, but you'll see it when it's all done. Basically, there's just a whole pile of threads that make up this piece. So I'm just going to separate them. There's one. I should have pre-done this, but I like to show you guys everything that I'm doing. Just you don't necessarily always like to fiddle. So talk to me. Tell me what you're doing this weekend while I fiddle. And I think I might use my take a pick tool to try and separate this a little bit. Oh, there's an end. There's an end. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now you can see that I've got all these threads. You know, you could probably even use thread now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to just grab all these together. Hope you can see that. Okay, and now I'm going to tie them in a knot. Just like so. Oops. Okay, I'm going to tie another knot. Well, that's not working right. I'll have to cut that one off. I just want a big knot in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to just trim off this little boo-boo one there. Okay, and then I'll trim this. That looks pretty long. Actually, I'm going to put it on and then I'll trim it after. So I'm going to take a glue dot now and grab a glue dot on the end of my tassel. And put it right on the hat. There we go. How cute is that? It's a bit long. Let's just cut it a little bit. And then, you know, when they graduate, they switch the tassel from one side to the other or whatever. But how cute is that? Adorable. Adorable. Now, see that tiny little spot? You might not even be able to see it, but it looks like my pen just leaked just a teensy bit. So I have this thing here called the Mono Sand Eraser. It's on my website under products under Jen Recommends. It's not something Stampin' Up sells, but it's basically a really fine grit sandpaper. And you can just sort of take off the top layer of your paper. So when you have little tiny mistakes like this, you're not really erasing them, you're erasing the paper. So, but it kind of helps when you finished a card and you got one little splotch on there. Of course, the other thing you could do, let's do this, is we could embrace that. And you can take something, let's take the dark one, Petunia Pop. And this is not on my original. I'm going to move these over first to the side and I'll show you my original second. And I'm going to take a bone folder and I'm going to go like this. I'm just striking it and making it. Oh, I like this. Okay, so look what happened. Can you see that? It's got little wee tiny dots all over it now. So that one little dot doesn't shine out as much. So let me show you my original here. Oh, look, I put the tassel on the other side on this one. Just too much stuff here, Jen. Too much stuff. So I'm going to hold them up close so you can see. Hopefully you can see the difference between the two. Let the camera focus on there. See the dots on the one. Oh my goodness, and this one's got these dots. Let's put some gems on here. They're right here in front of me. These are in color, so part of the in color club will get that as well. 2024 to 2026 resin dots. And oh, you know what? Let's do, I'm like really experimenting today. Instead of the resin dots, there's also these ones. These are the in color shimmer dots. So same idea, all the in colors, but these ones are shimmery. So let's use these. And all the colors are here. So I want to use the blue, green, the pink, and the Petunia Pop. And so let's see here. Let's try and make this just a little bit different than the other one. Petunia Pop, of course, my favorite because it's purple. And then this splash. I'm even putting them in a different spot. Look at that. So you always want to use odd numbers when you're adding anything like this. Where did it go? I guess I missed it. Here we go. So you can tell me, what do you like better? Do you like the one with the dots? Do you like the one with the sparkle gems? Which one do you like, the left or right? Which do you prefer? I think this tassel might have worked out better. These ones are a little bit separated, but I think I just tied the knot wrong. But it still gets the whole idea across. And I actually do like the fact that this is on a dimensional. It shows up a little bit better than this one does. So anyway, what do you think? Let me see. Jen says, you made it. I did it. Nicole says she likes the shimmer dots. Yeah, they're pretty cute. There's times when you may want less shimmer. Like, let's say this is a masculine card. Maybe you would or wouldn't without the purple on there. But if you wanted a masculine card, you may not want as much shimmer. Not that guys can't have shimmer, but you know what I mean. Billy's going to a barbecue for her daughters. Oh, that's nice. Oh, she's going to Papa Yoga. That sounds like fun. Love the new in colors. Cheryl agrees. Basic beige. So does Tina. And very cute. And yes, Marilyn, I did it. They look adorable. You made it. So how cute is that? So I don't know if you have graduations to go to. I don't this year, but I did last year. I had a couple family members graduating from colleges and stuff. So it's one of those things that it's nice to have in your repertoire, and you can pretty much add a graduation hat to anything. So now that I've shown you how to do it, but this set is particularly cute. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. And I even have it here. Let's see if it's too late. So in bird's eye view, they have a couple little spectacles as well. Here, let me just jump back to this view. So you could make the person, if they had glasses, I said spectacles, how funny is that? It's because they're big and oversized. So if the person had glasses or you wanted to make them look super smart, you could just add the little glasses on here. I'm doing it on this one because it's flat on that side. But how cute is that? Oh my gosh, so cute. I love it. Marilyn says she saw a great deal on the starter kit. Well, yes, there is a fantastic deal on the starter kit. It involves getting in colors. So yes, be sure, if you're not getting my newsletter, be sure and get my newsletter because I do have information about that. So Yes, you can see that as well. Paulette says she loves the glasses. I know, they're so cute, eh? Makes it look like a really smart little birdie. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this post and this video. And then I'll be back next week with another thing to show you, and I'll do a draw for this card, okay? Take care. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye-bye, and hope to see you tonight. Take care. Bye-bye.